Have you ever been on your way to something incredibly important, and suddenly you're hit with an unexpected delay? A flat tire on the way to a job interview, a phone call with bad news right before a big event, an unexpected need from a child when you are already late. In that moment, interruptions feel like frustrating, inconvenient, and sometimes even destructive roadblocks. But one of the most powerful stories in the Gospels teaches us to see our interruptions in a completely different light. The scene is set in Mark chapter 5. A synagogue leader named Jairus falls at Jesus' feet, desperate. His little daughter is dying, and he begs Jesus to come and heal her. This is a life or death mission. The clock is ticking. Jesus agrees, and they set off, pushing through a massive crowd. You can feel the urgency, the anxiety, the desperate hope of a father. Every second counts. And then it happens, an interruption. In the middle of this urgent journey, a woman who has been suffering from a bleeding issue for 12 long years reaches out in quiet faith and touches the hem of Jesus' cloak. Jesus stops. He stops everything. The mission to save a dying girl is put on hold. He asks, "Who touched me?" The disciples are frustrated. Jairus must have been in agony. This delay could be fatal. Jesus then takes the time to have a personal, loving, and healing conversation with this unimportant woman, calling her daughter and restoring her completely. What looked like a tragic delay was actually a divine appointment. But then, the worst news comes. A messenger arrives and tells Jairus, "Your daughter is dead. Why bother the teacher anymore?" The interruption had seemingly cost him everything. This is where we feel our own despair. But Jesus looks at this heartbroken father and says two of the most powerful words in Scripture: "Don't be afraid, just believe." What Jesus knew, and what Jairus was about to learn, was that our interruptions are often the very soil where God's greatest miracles are grown. He was never distracted. He was in complete control. He then proceeds to Jairus' house and raises the little girl from the dead, turning a devastating delay into a double miracle. So, how do we apply this to our own lives? First, the next time you are interrupted and feel that rush of frustration, pause and breathe. In that pause, try to shift your perspective. Ask a new question. Not "Why is this happening to me?" but "God, what are you doing in this? Is there a person you are meant to notice? Is there a lesson in patience you are meant to learn?" Second, surrender your timeline. Humbly accept that your carefully planned agenda is not as important as God's sovereign plan. Trust that He knows the timing better than you do. Our interruptions are often God's invitations. They are invitations to slow down, to see the person He has placed in front of us, and to trust that He is working all things, even frustrating delays, together for our good and His glory. May God give you the grace to see His divine purpose in your interruptions today.